the chance to meet their teachers before their first official day. Our own Harmon Johnsen joins us live from McDade Elementary School. Harmon?
Thank you, Kent. I'm here at North Platte Catholic Schools where they're having 2 back-to-school events, and I'm honored to be joined by the elementary principal, Pam Wood. And Pam, can you please just describe a little bit about what's going on here today?
Well, this afternoon we've invited all our preschoolers and all our incoming kindergartners to a back-to-school event to get them acquainted with their teachers and their classrooms and with their friends, old and new.
So what kind of benefit does a back-to-school event do for these younger elementary school kids?
Going to school for the first time can be a little stressful for parents and kids, and so we just want to give them an opportunity to get acclimated to their classroom, make sure they know who their teacher is, make sure they understand that there's going to be kids they know there if they've gone to our preschool, and just a chance for them to maybe alleviate some anxiety about coming back to school.
When does school start for these kids?
Our kindergartners will start August 15th, that's next Thursday, and our preschoolers will start on the 19th, which is the following Monday.
Is there anything else people need to know about the back-to-school event?
Back to school is such an exciting time especially for kindergartners and preschoolers. It's maybe one of the most exciting things they've done up to that point in their lives, so it's just really awesome that they get the opportunity to do that, and we are just so blessed to be able to share our faith too with those kids. So that's it.
Great event here at North Platte Catholic Schools. Back to you, Kent.
All right. Thanks so much, Harmon.
The free event is back for its 4th year. Our own Harmon Johnsen joins us live from the Iron Horse Park Lake. Harmon.
Thank you, Kent and Victoria. While some may be on kayaks and I'm not, I'm standing here with Tina Maria Fernandez with Hope Esperanza at the Community Kayak Night here at Iron Horse Park Lake. And Tina Maria, just kind of explain a little bit what's going on here behind us.
So it is our 3rd annual family kayaking night, and we, for the last 3 years, have partnered Hope Esperanza with Community Connections Mentoring and Nebraska Game and Parks Commission to throw a kayaking event. We really just want to get families out on the water, get them together, enjoy the water, learn some new things. So if you see this, 7:30 we'll be going till. We have the kayaks, we have all the supplies, bug spray, life jackets, and we'll even teach you how to do it.
So what are the benefits to being on the kayaks on the water?
So as you know, summertime is so great to get outside. I know it's hot, but it's great. It's good activity. Anybody that's been on a kayak knows that it's good arm activity. It also just the beautiful nature. It's good for your soul. It's physical, and it's also mental health.
I appreciate you, Tina Maria. That's it from Iron Horse Park Lake. You can come out until 7:30 p.m. here. They're going to teach you everything. They have the life jackets, they have the kayaks, and they have the sunscreen. So come on out, beat the heat before the weather rolls in tonight. That's all from here. Back to you, Kent and Victoria.
Great, thank you, Harmon.
Make-A-Wish grants hundreds of wishes across our country and our world each year. Right here in North Platte, one wish just got granted. In life, the hardest battles are fought by the toughest soldiers. Dylan Kring, the outdoor-loving 9-year-old son of Greg and Michelle Kring, faces one of those battles each day in the form of Batten's disease.
Batten's disease is a neurodegenerative disease, and it causes atrophy of the brain. It's a lysosomal storage disorder, and basically his brain is unable to delete waste from the cells. So the cells eventually rupture, causing the cells to die and the brain to atrophy.
Very similar to Alzheimer's.
Yeah. ALS, Parkinson's, all those kind of rolled up in his little 9-year-old brain.
On a cloudy but bright Wednesday afternoon, Make-A-Wish Nebraska provided Dylan with a mobility stroller. Representing Make-A-Wish Nebraska was volunteer wish granter Lynette Atkinson, whose connection with Make-A-Wish goes beyond just granting wishes.
My journey actually started when my son's wish was granted. And because I fell in love with the process, I came back and decided to do it. And so I've been doing it. My son's wish was granted in 2018. And I've been doing it then. I started shortly after we got back. So the end of 2018, beginning of 2019 is when I started being a wish granter.
For the Kring family, it was not only Make-A-Wish who was there to support Dylan. Family, friends, school bus drivers, and community members who make up #Dylan's Army joined the Krings for the wish-granting ceremony.
The support's amazing. People come together for us. We have a lot of good friends and family. The community is amazing. I mean, Make-A-Wish obviously is amazing.
Now situated in his new stroller, Dylan will be able to join his family for walks, as well as get back to enjoying the outdoors, all in comfort. For both Dylan and his family, it truly was a wish come true. Reporting from North Platte, I'm Harmon Johnsen, KNOP News 2.
Yesterday, Dr. Gold continued west with 2 stops today. KNOP's Harmon Johnsen has the details from Dr. Gold's stop in Keith County.
The University of Nebraska's new system president, Jeffrey Gold, has been on an extensive tour of the state the past couple of days. Today, his travels bring him to Cedar Point Biological Station near Lake McConaughey in Ogallala. The Cedar Point Biological Station is a secluded part of the University of Nebraska's system, home to usually no more than 50 students at a time. But for new system president Dr. Jeffrey Gold, those students and faculty are key components in his task to plan for the university's future.
We're trying to go through a thought process of what does higher education look like in Nebraska in 2030 and 2035, and how is the university going to skate to where the puck is going to be? And I'm really intent on that. But we need a lot of input to answer the question of where that puck's going to be. And this trip will help a lot to accomplish that.
This was day 4 of 5 for Dr. Gold on his tour across Nebraska. He was joined today by University of Nebraska-Lincoln Chancellor Rodney Bennett and a group of incoming university faculty to see the facilities at Cedar Point. While the purpose of Dr. Gold's tour is to gather ideas for the university's future, he also stressed the value of higher education currently.
Higher ed is critically important. It's important to the state economically, but much more importantly, it's highly relevant to the quality of life, the health, and the durability of life for the future citizens of the state. And our job, my job as the president, is to help guide that journey.
As Dr. Gold finishes his statewide tour in Scotts Bluff, he will continue to prepare the University of Nebraska system for the future. But for right now, Dr. Gold feels the university is well equipped to tackle anything that comes their way.
We have every tool in the tool chest that we need, whether it's financial resources, facilities, world-class faculty, amazing array of programs that we can uplift the communities that we serve.
Reporting from Cedar Point Biological Station, I'm Harmon Johnsen, KNOP News 2. Lincoln police have caught the 2 men who were trespassing at a co-ed dorm on the University of Nebraska-Lincoln's East Campus earlier this month. The UNL Police Department says 2 men were seen pretending to be residential assistants and knocking on dorm doors in East Campus's Massingale Hall. On September 6th, the suspects asked students to let them inside their dorm rooms to perform room checks. A real residential assistant was nearby and confronted the men, asking them to leave the building. UNLPD says the 2 men left in a white Chevy pickup with a sticker in the middle of the back window and no license plate. Both men have been cited with trespassing and disturbing the peace.
Sports anchor Harmon Johnsen returns with the details. Harmon?
Well, thank you, Elena and Trey. That's right. Husker sports are in full swing as the fall's contests continue into Big Ten play. The action will ramp up again this weekend. Starting with Nebraska volleyball, who are coming off a dominating weekend on the Terraflex. After sweeping back-to-back top 5 opponents, the Big Red return home to the Bob to begin Big Ten play against conference newcomer UCLA. We now take you to the Bob Devaney Sports Center, where Nebraska Nightly sports reporter Gavin Nylander has more on tonight's conference opener. Thanks, Gavin. You can catch the number 2 ranked Huskers on Big Ten Network tonight at 7 p.m. Nebraska soccer was back at Hibner Stadium last night for the first time in nearly a month for their home conference opener against Illinois. Tonight, the team celebrating their Big Ten Conference championship last year and debuting their stylish new black kits. 12th minute in, 0-0. Sarah Weber finds a teammate who misses slightly to the left. Later that same period, Jordan Zaid with the free kick ahead, but a great stop by the Illini goalkeeper Izzy Lee. Coming out of halftime scoreless in the 52nd minute, Weber finds Florence Belzile, but she misses wide right. Huskers still on offense, 57th minute, and Sarah Weber heads the corner kick in from Lauren Anglem to break open the scoring. Huskers lead 1-0, and the crowd was loving it. 26 minutes to go. Huskers defense stands strong with the save by goalkeeper Sammy Hawk. Illini in desperation mode, still down 1-0, and the shot is wide. Nebraska picks up their first win in 3 weeks by the slimmest margin, 1-0. They will return to the pitch on Sunday against Penn State on Big Ten Plus, schedule for noon.
Nebraska volleyball team captain Lexi Rodriguez is making history as she signed a name, image, and likeness deal with the Panini brand. Rodriguez is the first female collegiate athlete to sign an NIL deal with the Panini brand. She will get her own special trading card. The card is the first created for NCAA women's volleyball and will highlight Rodriguez's performance during Volleyball Day back in August. Rodriguez said of the new partnership, quote, "This is just another opportunity that little girls will see that can give them hope for the future of women's sports and being able to collect their favorite players." The card is part of the Panini Instant brand, which offers trading cards for a limited time after special events. Rodriguez and the Huskers will return to action Friday night against Penn State on the road in State College.
In North Platte, from the village of Sutherland, from Great Plains Health in North Platte, from Cedar Point Biological Station, from North Platte, reporting from historic Billwood Field in North Platte, I'm Harmon Johnsen, KNOP News 2.